Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another day here in Las Vegas for Raiders training camp, but today feels a little bit different. The pads are on. Things are starting to intensify. Things are starting to get not heated, but man, football's here. Football's back. I mean, we're a week and a half away from games being played. I cannot wait. First thing I want to say, Jackson Powers-Johnson working with the second team offensive line in 2 back-to-back days. We'll see if today is similar or if that changes. They're working on Jordan Meredith getting some first team snaps and shuffling things around. But we're going to break down all the news, the notes, the updates, the highlights, everything. Observations. We got you guys covered. Before we dive into the video, I do want to give a major shout out to Jesse Merrick and your boy Q. They both do such a great job covering this team and kind of allowing us to use this footage to make some videos and use their tweets to kind of see what's happening at practice. So we're going to break down everything you need to know. Before we dive in, make sure you guys go follow them if you haven't already done so for more Raider updates throughout the entirety of camp. Hit the like button, subscribe, and let's dive into today's camp practice. Now, the most important thing to take note of today, guys, this man right here, Ashton Jeanty. Now, we have yet to really discuss Ashton Jeanty through training camp thus far, and there's a reason for that. Without pads on, it is very difficult for a running back to showcase his ability, right? No one's contacting you, no one's really hitting you. It's really tough. But today, that changes. Now is the time for running backs, wide receivers to showcase what they can do in space. While someone's trying to come attack you, can you go through them? Can you go around them? Can you go over them? We're going to find out, and today's a big day for that. I am so excited about Ashton Jeanty being here with this team, and he's ready to change the face of this franchise, potentially, dude. I'm so excited. So, comment down below some season expectations from Ashton Jeanty. Maybe a stat line prediction, maybe a week 1 prediction. Give me some predictions down below, man. This guy is going to be a freak of nature for this team. It's also a big day for this man right here, Maxx Crosby. We all know once those pads come on, this is a different human. This is a different breed. He takes practice 1,000% differently than a lot of other people. He wants to wreck the offense's life, right? And the reason you do that is so your offense is prepared week 1 when other teams want to do the same thing. You don't want to go through a practice lightly and maybe not give it your all, because then you're not really focusing on making your team better. Now, I remember a couple of training camps ago, I would hear people talking about, hey, listen, just tell Max not to get after the quarterback. We need our guys to look good. Well, no, you need them to play good under any circumstance, and I feel like Maxx Crosby is the one guy that I can see every single practice. He wants to destroy the offense. He wants them to get better, and that's a true teammate right there. So, big day for Maxx Crosby. He's coming out here, and he's probably going to wreak havoc. Now, the energy is always different here. For whatever reason, they had a cutout of Pete Carroll's face out there during practice. I mean, we've seen one of those giant balls that people just roll around in. We've seen that out here. We've seen people hitting each other with these pads, and now Pete Carroll's face on this cutout. I mean, I don't know what's going on here, but we always can tell this practice and these practices are always a little bit different. I mean, we can even see Pete Carroll in the background going at it. Like, he's having fun out here. He's having a good time. He's probably got his gloves on. He's always bringing some sort of intensity to these practices, and I feel like that's something this team has lacked over the past couple of seasons under Josh McDaniels and Antonio Pierce. Nothing against those guys. Antonio Pierce was a good coach and was a high energy guy as well, but I feel like it's just a little bit different with Pete Carroll, man. He wants to win games, and he wants to do it ASAP. So I'm excited about it. Now, with it being the first day of pads, it is a very important day for this man right here, Tyrie Wilson. Now, he has been really good thus far, but it is one thing to look good without pads, but it is a totally different game when you look good with the pads on. So, these next couple of days are going to be massive. We know that some things happened with Christian Wilkins inside the team facility with another player. I don't know what it was. I'm going to stay out of it. But he's gone, right? We don't got to worry about Christian Wilkins no more. But there is a hole within the defense. The interior, that 3 technique spot. Tyrie Wilson is used to playing on the outside shoulder of the tackles at times. That is a 5 technique. Maybe sometimes it's a 7 technique. But now he's got to train and become a 3 technique outside shoulder of the guard type of player. Can he do that? I think he can. I think he's got the traits. But these next few weeks, especially during preseason football games, is going to be vital for Tyrie Wilson to showcase what he can really bring to this team on the inside of the defensive line. I do believe that Malcolm Koonce, Adam Butler, Tyrie Wilson, and then Max Crosby is a really good defensive line, but they need to prove it week in and week out. All right, really quickly, before we deep dive any further into this video, guys, we have some notes from practice and some news. But before we deep dive into that, make sure you do me a big time favor. Hit the like button if you haven't already done so. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And we will be covering this team throughout the entirety of not only training camp, but preseason football games with all 22 coaches film. Like I said, whether it be Tyrie Wilson or Ashton Jeanty, we're going to be breaking down the film. Offense, defense, individual player, and then regular season as well. We got you guys covered. Join the family. Turn on post notifications. That way you're notified every time we post one of these Raiders videos. And with that being said, let's kind of dive back. You see some more offensive line work here. I heard yesterday that Caleb Rogers and was it Adam Butler got into a little bit of a scuffle at practice. Might not have been Adam Butler. I forget who it was. But Caleb Rogers is fitting in pretty nice. I'm still looking to see any updates on this offensive line where JPJ is playing. Our first look here at Ashton Jeanty going through some individual drills, going through the bag work with the drills, turning back around, going through it again, as well as some other guys as well. They're really high on Raheem Mostert as a guy that can change the pace of the backfield and, you know, come in here and just make a difference. You got Zamir White, you got Sincere McCormick, and you got some other guys as well, Dylan Lowry, who they really do like. I actually don't see Raheem Mostert out here today. Wonder if it was a rest day for him. But then look how big Zamir White is. Zamir White is a big back, dude. He is a big back. Didn't really pay off for him last season. We'll see if he gets any more reps this year. But Ashton Jeanty, man, they're excited about this dude. And we finally get some news. This is from Deshaun Reed. Go follow Deshaun on Twitter or X. He said Jackson Powers-Johnson is back starting at center for the Raiders today. Major news because he was running with the twos for the past couple of days. So that is very good news for JPJ in this offensive line. Here we go. Let's talk about some more offensive line. Rookie guard Caleb Rogers looked good in the reps I caught during one-on-ones. Showed a good anchor and held his own, standing some guys up. Now, this is from Jesse Merrick. Go follow him. He's going to have so many updates on every single practice. You guys need to go check him out ASAP, or you're missing out. If you're a Raiders fan, you should already be following him. But he actually talked about Trey Tucker was the standout at practice today. This dude continued to make plays on this Raiders secondary. Real tough cover in one-on-ones. We know he's not the biggest guy in the world, but man, does he have some speed to really take a top off a defense. And today, he looked really good. Now, when you scroll up a little bit, look at this. We've talked a lot about Jacoby Myers and Dont'e Thornton as obviously day one starters for this team so far. But so far, Trey Tucker has stolen the show on the first day of pads among the wide receivers. Again, Trey Tucker looks really good. I would say this probably affects Jack Bech the most, I guess, in terms of playing time, because I know they want Dont'e Thornton out there because of the height and speed he offers on every play. But Trey Tucker, so far, so good. He's looking really, really good. Now, we're also hearing some really good things about Tommy Eichenberg. He's been playing a lot with the first team. Obviously, the last regime kind of drafted him, and we're planning to utilize him as a Robert Spillane type of linebacker. It seems like even this staff really does like what he can add, and he's been practicing a lot with the ones. So that is some really good news. We heard some news from Levi Edwards saying Ashton Jeanty had a few runs today that reminded me why he was taken at number 6, and that is great news. Now, I am going to end the video here, guys. If you want more of this content, go find and follow Levi Edwards and Jesse Merrick and all of these other guys that cover the team because there's a lot more practice going on. I'll update you guys more tomorrow if we have more info, which we will, trust me. But we're going to end the video here. Go follow them, hit the like button, subscribe, join the video, or join the channel, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.